What's up, people? This is Nova Blazers EX, and I'm here. We just got back from Anaheim Regionals, so we are doing a deck profile on Blackwings. You're up.
Yeah, I took Blackwings just because it was a deck I was comfortable with. Thanks to Nova Blazer for letting me borrow the deck. And I felt like this would have been pretty good in the regional for Anaheim, but I ended up basically dropping. Was doing really good rounds from round 3 and 4, pretty much making top tables, but then I ended up just losing just hardcore. But anyway, I'll just show you the decks. I thought it was pretty interesting, as well as the other opponents that I faced. I thought that were pretty interesting on this deck, and how I got them 2-0 in some games. Played against a lot of Invoked, and like 2 True Metalfoe, and then Draco, just all that, or Metalfoe and then Draco and all that stuff. Zoos. Anyway, obviously 3 Chris, 3 Bora, 2 the Blizzard, 2 Kalut. I'm still gonna stick with 2 Kalut, no matter how many times people want to play this at 3. I don't.
Right.
2 Gale Whirlwind. It's just 2 because I don't like breaking with these. I don't like breaking. Same with this. Because, like, no joke, out of all my matches, when I inside, I'd always open with these little guys, and it just does nothing. And I'm always having to, like, top deck. 2 Panaki, thanks to Nova Blazer ZX, I was only playing 1, but he told me to play 2 because of the effect of Ghost Ogre being run at 3 in every deck, and would potentially hurt Whirlwind plays.
Yep, no Whirlwind plays as long as you got like 6 hand drops every single time.
Yeah, so this was good. It wasn't too bad. I would at least make a body first turn if I was forced to go first. Because this deck was mainly more revolved around having it going second every turn or every game. And my opponent would always be surprised that I wanted to go second the whole time. And because of that, I'll show you later after I'm finished with the Blackwing monster lineup. 1 Harmison for your Beals play, 1 Shura, 1 Gladius, 1 Zephyros, still good combo. And here's the reason why I like going second is because 3 Ghost Ogre and 2 Ash Blossom.
Oh, he has the Ash too, well prepared.
Yeah, and these cards put in so much work against basically True Draco and Zoo, but unfortunately ended up losing anyway no matter what. And then you last hand trap the Maxi, which clears up for the monsters. That's 24.
And I guess just for the viewers, any reason why you're not playing Gofu?
Mainly because I wanted to make it more control based, so I figured if you're going to be playing the 3 Ghost Ogre and then 2 Ash, you might as well kind of give up those FTK consistency plays of having you go first turn Crystal Wing. I think it's just kind of fragile, honestly, that whole play. I'd rather go more control stun variant with just these hand traps and then just kind of build momentum from there, which I did in certain games. It was actually really good. Hand. It was really good. It was not bad, and I actually prefer that than the whole GoFu thing. And I was testing GoFu before the event, for the regional, but I ended up going for this route because I feel comfortable just stopping plays and then going off. I just like that play style.
Okay.
And then moving on for spells. Of course, triple Whirlwinds. I hardly ever resolved them because of Ghost Ogre, sadly. But I only resolved it 1 time, and then after that, I was already, OTKing people. 2 Allure, it was actually really good at 2. I do not mind this card at 2. I was playing 3, but I needed to make room for the hand trap of Ghost Ash or Ash Blossom, and that was pretty good. 2 Instant Fusion because we were still having Norden to be legal for the tournament until the day after, obviously, because it's going to get banned.
Instant Fusion.
Yep. And then moving on, Forbidden Chalice, really good. Love this card a lot against Zoo. I would stop so many Dridents on top of 2 My Body as a Shield.
Nice.
Great card. I wish I played against True Dino like I did the day before Regional because I was testing against that deck, and this card was such a good blowout against Overraptor trying to pop their babies, and I would always activate this card in response to their effect for them to not get what they got going on for their deck. So it was really cool. I loved maining these 4 in the main deck. This is why I don't play the whole Gofu and all the other, generic Blackwing stuff.
He's got protection from stuff like First Turn Trident and potentially Masterpiece Pop.
Yeah, and that was really good too. So I loved playing this, but in game 2, I'd always take out one of them just because you don't want to, kind of play against it. I just like the ratio of just game 2 playing just these 3, and then moving on to other better side deck stuff.
Alright.
And then for the 1-ofs, the Regeki, Cosmic Cyclone, Twin Twister, and the Upstart that's always been sided game 2. I never resolved Upstart out of the entire regional.
It's
So,
just
yeah.
bother.
It was just kind of like whatever.
Okay.
So that was 15 spells, and then for the trap lineup, just 2 Icarus.
Icarus, not even the Solemn Brigade
No,
or
just,
Dimensional Barrier?
Just 2 Icarus. I wish I had D-Barrier. I couldn't afford them before the event, and plus I wasn't really well prepared for the event because it was basically the week of.
It's kind of a last minute
The
thing.
last minute thing, because
Yeah.
I'm actually just finishing up or on tour with my band at the moment, and this was the only week I was able to play, and seeing as how Blackwing was the last deck I played, I was comfortable playing this deck again, and I figured I would, steal some wins at regional.
Yep.
Sure enough, I did, made top tables, of course, but then I lost after 4 consecutive
Yeah,
rounds.
he did pretty good with Blackwing,
Yeah.
aside from having a life outside of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, made like top 60 on the tables, and then just went further down because of just the matchups.
I feel like if he had the D-Berries, you probably would have been
I
set.
probably would have, if I was actually more prepared with a side deck, which
Yeah.
I'll go into in a bit.
All right.
Extra deck, Force Tricks, obviously, in case you're going first turn. Dweller, it was alright. Then the Beals, Crystal Wing, 2 No Thumbs, not bad. 2 Raikiri. This was okay. I wish I could have replaced it for the Black Rose, because there was moments where I would go second and I had to play to go Black Rose, nuke my Zodiac player's field, because I was actually able to activate Chalice to stop the Trident, and I could have made this play, but I didn't have it in the extra deck, so next time I'm just replacing it for Black Rose.
Yep.
Onimaru didn't even make it to that card. Hawkjoe, Shidori. That was actually a really good card to beat over Masterpiece, so it was amazing. And then Coral Dragon to go into the Onimaru play if you have this on the field or this on the field.
All right.
And then moving on to the... Actually, no, there's still 2 more cards. I'm sorry. Invoke Caliga and Norden. Rest in peace.
Nice.
Caliga
Yep.
is also another card to out Trident in case, there's plays that I have in my hand and I just don't want to waste resources from Blackwings. Bring out this card, and then when Trident tries to attempt to activate the effect while I have, let's say, for example, a Blizzard play, I can just activate this to negate and then just move on to more synchro plays or rank 4s.
Awesome.
Now the side deck. 3 Kaijus I never sided because they were just kind of uphill games where I'm just like, should I cite this? But hand traps were more of like a safer bet for me, honestly. And plus they would kind of, I don't know, it would just kind of break for me. This is where I wish I would have not cited these in and put in Flying C. 3 Joel Lockbird. Thanks for the extra 3rd from Also Nova Blazers DX.
Awesome.
I cited it in, but never drew into any of them against the true Draco matchups I had faced. In
Right
2
when you
games.
need it.
Right when I needed it. I never drew into it. And 2 Retaliating C, that was really good against Zodiac as well. Made my Zodiac player salty that I went second again on game 3. And then he just, kind of lost to this, but he ended up coming back after that by summoning Masterpiece, obviously. So, yeah. Because I thought I was under the impression he was just playing pure Zoo, but no, he was playing the true Draco Zoo.
True Draco Zoo, yep.
So that was hard. Spells, 2 Dark Hole, 1 Twin Twister. This is also for the Zoo
That
lineup.
is something I wish I had in my side deck.
And then for the last 3, the Solemn Brigade. And I only sided this in against 1 Paleo matchup. And that was basically it. And just to kind of sum up what the matches I had played against, let's see. Sorry to keep this going. I won against the Zodiac Yusenju, 60 card Paleo, Windwitch True Draco, which I was actually seeing a lot of Windwitch players today. Pure Invokes, 60 card Inferno Exu, and then True Draco Zoo. Obviously, lost to the Pure Invokes, 60 card Inferno Exu, and then the True Draco. That's why I kind of dropped from there. But anyway, this was a pretty cool deck that I played, and still some games at Regional, so it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, good.
Had a good one.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, like the video, sub to the channel. Comment, feel free to ask any questions in the comments down below, and I guess, I hope these guys kind of inspired some Blackwing players out there. The deck seems to be performing really nicely. And I guess we're going to be hitting up a new format. And how do you feel about Blackwings in the next format?
I think it's pretty good, but right now I'm kind of too focused on the new Fire King Ganesh card. I will play that deck a lot.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Yep, we're going to be switching to Fire Kings. Alright guys, I'll see you around. This is Nova Blizzard ZX signing out.